The Oscar Effekt here. Welcome to the behind the lyrics of my new track, Memories. Yeah, so generally in my creating process, it's quite interesting. At least I find it interesting because I never tell myself to write a song or to make music. I just generally I'm in a vibe and I listen to a beat and automatically I don't know, I feel it. And when I feel it, I just drop a hook. Generally, I create my music with the hook first. So when I listen to the beat, the first thing that got to my mind was memories. I don't know why, but that was a trigger for me, and I decided to make the song about that. You know, about the things that we've gone through in life in a positive way. You know, not in terms of being melancholic, but more like feeling nostalgic about it. And that's generally how the song came about, I would say. These memories, they be playing a trick on me, that's how I feel. When I'm left alone in my scenery, these memories, yeah. They be playing a trick on me, that's how I feel. When I'm left alone in my scenery, yeah. So that's the hook. That's the main hook, and then you have Lavinia, doubling the hook, which is cool. But the hook is basically summarizing a scenario where you're all by yourself, at home or in your room, and sometimes you just have these flashbacks, and they could be both good and they could be bad as well, and and you just have to deal with it. If they're good, you just smile, and if they're bad, you cry, but then you move forward. So these memories, they be playing a trick on me. That's how I feel when I'm left alone in my scenery. They may be tripping, I know. They may be tripping when they see me, I know. They may be watching, I know. They may be watching, but they don't know my story. Yeah, so that's the verse. It starts with the men be tripping, I know. So like I know people like they're watching me, they're seeing me, and they're confused. They're asking themselves questions. They may be watching, I know. They may be watching, but they don't know my story, right? And that happens all the time. People see me right now reflecting some sort of persona they have about me or image they have about me. Some thinking I'm wealthy or I'm cocky or I'm arrogant, whatever. But they don't know my story. They don't know where I come from. They don't know where I get this confidence from. They don't know my struggle. So that's basically the verse. And that's all right, because most often we look at people on social media and we have an idea about them and we envy them, but we don't really know their lives. No, so I always tell people, don't try to be like me, because you don't know what I'm going through and what's happening in my life. So that's basically what I'm saying with this part of the verse. Ups and downs, life's ups and downs. I know, me no tripping no more. Me no tripping no more, hey. Ups and downs, life's ups and downs. I know you got to appreciate the ups and the downs. I know sometimes things could be bad, but we learn from those things, and then we grow up. So I always take positives from every situation. And I'm not tripping anymore. I'm not worried anymore. I know life's ups and downs. I know. So I ain't worried no more. And if you're listening to this song and you're going through something bad right now, don't worry. It's going to be all right. You're going to figure it out. 237. Call B song from the death. Me don't come from the death. Baby no trippy no more, hey. So 237 stands for Cameroon. That's my home. That's where I'm from. And Colby song is my neighborhood. That's where I grew up my entire life in Cameroon. And so that was a little shout out to my country and to my neighborhood, Colby song. I came from the death. I came from Colbison. It was a rough place. We didn't have a lot, but I made it this far. So that's basically what I'm saying. 237 Cameroon, Colbison. I came from the death, but I ain't tripping no more. I ain't worrying no more. things are good and things are gonna keep getting better. I think for a number of reasons. First of all, this personally, it's my 10th single, and I've been doing music for less than, I don't know, 3 years. So that means a lot. And the fact that I did this more or less, soulful R&B, kind of bringing the song out in December in 2020, a year with, I don't need to talk about it. We know how complex this year has been, but to tell people like, oh, I know it's been a challenging year, but while looking back, please do not just focus on the negative, memories. Try to find, the positive things that have happened to you this year, and just be thankful and grateful about it, and focus on the good and the beautiful memories. And last but not least, I got to collaborate with an amazing singer on the song, Lavinia. Shout out to Lavinia, and she brought her voice and her, I don't know, just her soulfulness in the track, and it made it special. So Memories is definitely one of my favorite tracks.
This memory, they be playing a trick on me, that's how I feel. When I'm left alone in my scenery, these memories, they be playing a trick on me, that's how I feel. When I'm left alone in my scenery.